Hello, everyone. This is Background Noise, episode 592. We are joined by such a wonderful collection of people here. We have Chance.
Nope.
Oh.
Move it along. He's not here. Get out. Get over it.
Katelyn.
Hi.
We have Prez.
Hi, I'm Prez the Castle. Love to meet you. I like action games, RPGs, fighting games, adventure games, indie games, all that good stuff. We do crimes, Digimon, but one with market for games, wasn't Digimon mini games on the channel right now. Alright, I'm gonna stop this now. This just feels bad.
Hell, he's stuck on autopilot. You gotta stop him.
This time I'm like, you know what? I'll let Prez go for a minute, see how far he's willing to go with it.
You know what? Fine, I'll double down. Hi,
Go
I'm Prez the Castle. Love to meet you. I like action games, RPGs, fighting games, adventure indie games, all that good stuff. We do crimes, Digimon, Pokemon, market for games, wasn't Digimon mini games right now. Yakuza 4 as well as games on level 2 Blizzard. We also find that's the brightest. Whatever alone issues, I love you because emotional sporty because sometimes you need more sporty. Hi, it's me. I need more
Someone
sporty.
put the extra charge batteries in him again.
Looking for second CK over the UK. His eyes are big and likes to dance. So you're supposed to be love him. Of course, you have the legend self co-host Gengar. Any words for the people, buddy? Be motivated. Yeah. Thank you for the stirring words of wisdom. I think that sounds like your cup of tea. I do hope you join us more often because we're live with the company.
And we have Tabby.
Howdy.
We also have Prez the Castle.
Hi, I'm Prez the Castle. Love to meet you. I like action games, RPGs,
And we also have another guest. We have Gianna.
You didn't forget about me.
We have Gianna. Gianna's here.
Yeah.
We love
I'm
Gianna.
literally right here and he forgot.
I didn't say your name. No, I didn't say your name first. Yeah.
Guys, has anyone watched How I Met Your Mother and remembers that bit where
Sunny Sticky Note Not Moving?
where they would be
Or
like,
is it?
"Have you met Ted?"
Oh, of
See,
course.
Oh, you're right.
That
So,
would
thank you
work
for
for me. You'd be like, "Have you met President?" I just go into my full.
yeah.
Press?
I think that would scare away the bitches in the bars, I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay. I never had a shot to start with. I'm too good for them.
I think it's moving now.
See, it went from sad to concerningly cocky.
So,
Yeah.
if I sound scatterbrained for anyone who listens via YouTube only, currently we're in the middle of our 12-hour charity stream on Twitch for the Trans Empowerment Project. We love them. They do great work. So I'm a little scatterbrained. And we do owe a few things to a wonderful person who left a big donation recently. We owe a bad drawing and an improv scene to Tabby. So, Tabby, which would you like me to do first? Would you want us to do the improv scene first or a bad drawing first?
The drawing, because I
We'll
actually
do the drawing
know what
first.
I want to do for that.
Okay. Sweet. I think I saw this set up over here.
While you get that set
Teamspeak
up, I have
looks
to let
scary.
Penny out.
Okay. Oh, I know why it looks scary. Because if I put it over here, it's going to look great. Right? Yeah. Yeah, we're editing on the fly.
Yeah, we're editing.
Yeah. We're going places. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
the wrong
I'm
size
gonna
and
come.
screen. Now?
Yeah, I will.
Like right now?
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to.
I mean, anything for charity.
No.
Right? Not.
That's true.
You'd be doing, like, the world, like, a favor because you're doing good charity, you know?
You know, that's true. That's true, actually.
And how often can you say you got to do that for charity?
Not many times.
Not for
Not many times in
charity.
your life.
So, Tabby, what would you like as your, keep in mind, poor drawing?
I need you to stop judging that drawing's financial circumstances and economical class that's defined by society.
Yeah,
All right,
that's a
we're
good
not
point.
bound by our economical society things, Tony.
You're right.
Eat the
No,
rich, Tony.
You're right. Dude, you're right when you're right.
So, I think you should draw Chicken Little and his friends.
Oh, this was like a gift to me too. Sweet. Okay. What?
I finished a quiz and I got a funny result.
Same. I just finished as well.
Okay. You guys can talk about your quiz results and stuff while I draw Chicken Little.
Gianna, what
Well,
did you get?
according to your quiz, I am a dominant breeder.
Mm.
Oh yeah?
Apparently.
Good to know.
You want to read that description?
You are the definition of BDE. I don't know what that stands for. Just lifting a pinky is enough for you to assert dominance. You are probably into bondage, enjoy the baiting press, and are a master of dirty talking.
Hell yeah. I say from that one, I got a submissive breeder.
Ooh, we're on two sides of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're... Wait, Gianna's yours
I'm a
was a dominant breeder?
I'm a dominant
Yeah.
breeder.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're a submissive breeder. So you guys can like, go into business together.
True. I say
Oh, yeah.
mine says you're a service top with strong arms for big hugs, domestic vibes, and probably like to spoil the people you love however you can. I will take that.
That's what I got.
There you go.
I just had a little mini freak out here. I went to just check on my soundboard, and none of them worked.
Oh.
And then I went to my desktop, and I looked for my archive of all of the sounds, and the folder was gone.
Oh no.
Bum bum bum.
And
Did
then I
Aries
just spent-
finally have enough?
Yeah, right. No, I just spent like I don't know how
Oh.
this happened. It was in the fucking recycling bin. In the end, I spent like 10 minutes searching everything for my folder.
I got
Bird saying, am
mine.
I the only one that was straight up just called a bottom by that quiz?
Oh yeah, you absolutely were. Also, Tony, I'm gonna send you the result I got from the one that Pi sent.
That's
Because
so
chat gives me
funny.
shit and never believes me, so I'm just gonna send it to you directly.
He's a switch, guys.
There you go.
This is before I looked at it, by the way. Al, it literally just told me what I needed to know. What exactly what I just said is switch and yeah.
That's where I was.
That's exactly what Gianna got.
Yeah.
Like it looks
Oh,
like I have
like on the graph, just like right dab in the middle.
it. Yep. Like apparently I have a type.
I gotta tell you, these are not the results I was expecting.
Dang.
Maybe you're learning more about yourself than you knew.
It's true.
You know,
It's all
I'm
right.
locked
You
in
got
the-
Tony to figure it out with you.
It's true. I'm here for the process.
I'm in the quiz mood now, so I'm just doing the BDSM one for shiggles.
For sure.
I haven't done that one in like 3 years. I should probably do it.
I'm doing.
See if anything's changed.
I haven't taken that quiz in, I want to say, like, it's been ages.
Oh, the last time I did this, I was in a different age category than I am now. Oh boy,
I
that
thought he was
hurts.
President
That
Castle
was
streamer,
too real
gamer,
for me,
friend, no
too.
player. Those JRPGs, well, the more you know.
I'll take. I have to hold off on taking my VSM one because that's the thing I'm doing for another time.
Oh.
Gianna, did you say you're taking the short and simple or the maximum length one?
I'm doing the maximum length one.
Okay, cool.
Just just for shiggles. Well.
Oh, the Tony one. Got it.
Just to see what's up.
Okay, I'm gonna take the long version too.
I see what you did there.
I love Tony.
I also don't know if you heard me, but when I saw your result and it was the same as Gianna's, I said, "Oh, so I have a type."
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, okay, did you hear me? Okay, I just want to make sure.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, it all checks out now.
The BDSM also could straight up call me a bottom every way from Sunday, so hashtag rigged. No, I think you probably. Never mind, I don't need to make that joke.
TeamSpeak call out, cut out.
What?
Someone join TeamSpeak.
Oh.
There we are.
Okay.
You know, Tony, the other reason I had to give something besides the 69 cents was I really wanted the Post-it note.
Sure, that's the only thing you were interested in.
That's why I clicked on the first place. Was because I was like, I think if I give some money, I get a Post-it note on Tony.
It's true.
Unfortunately, I'm looking at the post-it notes, and I don't believe anyone is perfectly aligned with Tony's nipples.
It was
Damn
on,
it.
it
How
was,
do
it
you
was
know where
designed
Tony's
by-
nipples are?
I'm the
You don't
closest
worry
to
about
it.
that, huh? You don't ask questions about what Tony and I may or may not be doing in our free time together.
I'm just saying, how do you know that none of them are aligned with his nipples? You don't know.
You
They
think
might
I
be.
don't know.
They might be.
Extremely wet.
Sounds about right, Chance.
In this conversation,
You know,
About Tony's
Plus,
nipples?
my Abby
Plus-
Duckling looks nothing like Abby Duckling, and we're just gonna live with that.
I'm very happy with my position because I'm the closest to Tony's dick and balls.
Nice.
I mean, Gianna is, but I mean, do you mean other than Gianna? Like, does she not count?
What?
Wild.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
I gotta figure out how to draw.
I'll fucking kill Gianna.
I mean, you really feel that way.
I'm coming for you.
I thought that was Tony's thing.
Well,
That
Ba-dum.
Yes.
Yeah, he just like yes.
was a good one. We have
I'm
so
just
many good
realizing
cum jokes, don't we, friends?
That there is a character in Chicken Little that is literally like they're not. Maybe they don't act the same way, but Sunny is just fish out of water. There's a fish character in Chicken Little.
I remember the fish.
I'm doing a really bad job. Yeah, it's how my brain's working right now, by the way.
Yeah, what is that? What are you drawing right now?
This is fish out of water.
Oh, that's fish out of water.
Yeah. I get... Because he's, like, humanoid, weirdly. So, like,
Yeah. He's got the big old diving helmet.
Yeah.
we're gonna pretend he looks more like a fish than he...
Yeah, I love it. I'm a fan.
Keep in mind, these are poorly drawn. I think he got a goofy smile on him.
I don't know. I think
Who think
that's-
you could hydrate?
I think this is very well drawn. This could be in a museum.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask me.
I got one character left. There's one more from the crew. I think he's got like a... I want to say he's got like a... He wears a hat, I know. I don't know if it's a backwards hat for
Is
sure.
it the pig guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You mean
I
runt.
think that looks.
Am
right.
I allowed to
think the
join? Yeah,
backward
Clip.
looks hat. I think the backward
You're
hat
invited.
fits.
You know, when I clicked the full version of this quiz, I didn't expect it to be this extensive. I'm only on 38%.
And this is Chicken Little and Friends.
Yeah, that looks great.
And like I've offered for anyone who else I have drawn for tonight, if you'd like, after stream, I can send this to you.
Oh wow, nice little. It's a commission, really.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. That's a good deal, guys. I'd jump on that if I were you. And how do they unlock this commission, Tony?
You donate $25.
Ah, you guys heard that.
Yeah.
You got to get to it.
Kind of sounded like you said Tony $5.
Tony 5.
Yeah, you gotta donate $25. You gotta do the math on that. Try to figure out how much Tony is and then add 5.
Priceless. Plus 5.
Someone donates like $2. Well, I thought it was -3.
Oh,
See, that's my brain being evil. I am not home and do not have access to TeamSpeak. Clue. sweet clue. Oh, maybe did you not realize you were in TeamSpeak? Or... Okay, that's funny. Yeah. So also, we owe you an improv scene, Tabby. So basically, name a. We can really do this in any way you want. You can make the rules of the roost here. For the ones we've been doing so far, we basically just like, hey, give us a character and a scene. But because I know Tabby is also a big fan of things like certain improv shows, you could really pick a game and we'll play it. Like if you want to make us do like a scenes from the hat and come up with categories and we have to like come up with things like that, we'll do it. We'll do it, Gianna.
I think I have an idea.
Get out of my sandwich.
Ooh. No. Sorry, someone was trying to get in my sandwich. Get out of my sandwich.
Get out of my sandwich.
You say they were trying to get into your sandwich?
Yeah, well, I guess they're already in my sandwich.
No.
No, it's...
Somebody was trying to get somebody else out of my sandwich.
Yippee! I forgot what I was going to say.
Some of you may die.
I think the plan is Tony, you have just stepped out.
Okay, someone redeemed me more cowboy than you, and I couldn't hear what you were saying. I was trying so I don't know why getting closer to the screen made me think I could hear you better. Sorry, Tabby, one more time.
That's all right. I think the plan is, or the scene rather, is you, Tony, have just walked out the front door of your house.
Yeah.
And you're just like going on a walk. Maybe you've got like Cash. Cash is probably on a walk with you.
Okay.
And you're just like on your walk down the sidewalk, and you feel something like kind of hit the top of your head. It's not like big. It doesn't hurt very much. It's more of just like a whoa, what the fuck? And you look down, and there's just this kind of little like weird looking rock on the sidewalk. And you kind of you feel it bounce off your head, and you kind of trace it as it falls to the ground.
Okay.
So then you bend over, and you're like, who just threw this rock at me? And you pick it up, and it's like nothing you've ever seen before. And you look up into the sky to see kind of where it came from, and you see this tiny little hole in the sky.
Oh.
And you hold up the rock you try and like place it in your perspective of where the hole would be, and it matches up perfectly.
I'm gonna go grab a slice of cake with my dad, and Tony enjoy reenacting the opening bits of
Chicken Little.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
No, he could also be reenacting the opening bits of like the Truman Show.
It's true.
Let's see where he goes next.
Yeah, I think that's just like the direction, and then like anybody else who wants to join in, just kind of like, because I mean, obviously everybody lives in the same neighborhood, right?
Yeah, we all live in the same neighborhood.
They're just kind of like out for a walk as well, like you know.
Our mayor might be out.
Like, oh hey Tony, what's going on? And you're just like freaking out over this rock.
Yeah. Because if you don't mind, I think I would like to go through the scene of like getting hit in the head as well, just to get fully feel the character out.
Fuck! It's not the Truman Show. God damn it!
Yeah. So
how could I have missed this?
So I'm at home. Hey, Cash, want to go for a walk? Cash gets excited. We take Cash for a walk.
Before that,
yeah.
The Burb and chat just I eat the rock.
I eat the rock was so I saw that and I'm like, I eat the rock. It's like.
Very good. Very
you float up to the spaceship and get stuck to it because it was a magnet. It's a very strong magnet. Yeah. Wow. Cashy boy, this is a beautiful day. It's really nice just to know that everything in life has sort of been going right for once. Things have been really bad since the death of, of that person, and then the murder of that person, and then the serial killing of that person, and then cleaning up all the cereal when they were done afterwards. I think everything's going to be normal for once, you know? I think we can finally live a normal life where nothing goes bad. I'm just looking forward because I was so close to putting the toaster in the bathtub. Let me tell you, I was so close.
Oh, fuck yeah, baby.
Oh!
Let's do it.
Oh, what was that? Oh, man. Oh, my head. I think I see colors now. Nope, that was just an aneurysm. I'm okay. What is this thing? That's a rock. I lick it. Just to taste it. If I was Burb, I'd eat this. Where did this come from? If I trace the trajectory... Oh. It fits right in that little hole. Why did it just fit there? Oh my god. Guys. The sky is falling. There's only one thing I can do. One thing I can think about this. Alright, Cash. You and I, buddy, we gotta go to the top of that tower and ring that bell very loudly. That's the only way, man, they'll know, okay? I can't just scream. Like, if I screamed it, that people would just think I'm crazy, man. They gotta know. I take Cash, I carry him up because it's a lot of stairs. And I go to the top of the tower, and I start ringing, yelling, "The sky is falling! The sky is falling! The sky is falling! The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" Well, no one's paying attention to the sky falling, I guess. Huh.
Oh god, the sky.
The current state of our world, I think the sky falling is the least of my problems.
It's true.
Everyone's just walking by, like, it's not a problem. Huh. Maybe
You watch
this,
the news.
maybe the sky falling in modern day isn't as big of a deal, huh?
Do you want people screaming in horror, or...?
Whatever feels right to you.
Okay, continue.
You know, maybe things happen at the right time. You know, maybe these events would have been better at a different time. But in the year of our Lord, 2025, the world isn't ready for a hit 2005 film like Chicken Little. Sometimes I wonder if anyone will ever even notice that the sky fell today. At least I'll know. And Cash, buddy, you'll know too. You'll know too. We have this moment together, my man. One day we'll know.
Oh god.
That was cinematic.
And
clip that shit. God.
and scene, I guess.
Insane.
I think we basically found out that in 2025, the sky falling, people, that's not even in the top 12 of like the issues that they've got going on.
That checks out.
So, Prez, I know you stepped away, but like I went to the top. I did like the Chicken Little thing. I went to the top ladder or the tower, rang the bell, and no one did anything.
That checks out. That checks out.
Everyone just was like, I got problems, man. I can't
I
do
got
this shit right
bills
now.
to pay. I don't got time for this.
Yeah. No, Burb has a good point. But if the sky falls, no internet, instant panic. No. Real.
Sky
real shit.
falls and I get hit by the sky. Does my insurance cover it, or do I get payout, or
Oh, that's a good point.
is it similar to a situation where like if a bus hits you on school grounds, you get paid out?
I think certain places I know stopped doing that because too many people were getting hit by buses.
I was gonna say, I think I need to go stand in front of a bus real quick. I'll be back.
Dude, when I was in college, I saw someone on my campus be hit by like one of the shuttles from.
Were they excited?
I was excited for them, but I was also bitter it wasn't me.
Ah, yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
No, that's real. That's
I was
real.
like, damn, it was right across from my dorm too. I was like, that really could have been me.
Sometimes you talk. No, you get isekai. No, that makes sense, Bear. Yeah, getting isekai is I guess what really does happen.
I'm not taking any Sky at this point.
Yeah, I mean, like, it depends where. Nah, not really. Never mind. I take that back. I take that back.
I hope I get Isekai into the Pokemon or Digimon world, and Tony's my partner.
Dude, so you're
That
saying
way he can
I'm the
actually be a
Digimon?
little guy.
Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. I'm the Digimon, aren't I, Prez?
Well, if you're Digimon, we can talk to each other.
Oh, that's true.
If you're a
It's so tough.
Pokemon, we can pretend to talk to each other, but really you have to do whatever I say whenever I say.
That's true.
Tony, do you want to be friends or slave? Huh? You can.
Yeah, maybe friends. This house I'm staying at is crazy. Like, it's a mansion. That's crazy, dude. I would like to get Isekai to where Clue is. You know... No, go ahead. Yeah, you go.
I was just gonna ask Gianna if she finished her BDSM test.
Oh,
I did, and I learned some things about me.
I've learned that I have changed in the last few years.
Ooh.
Oh, that checks out. I haven't taken mine in like 5 years or so I don't know what mine's like now.
So...
All I know is that
Sure.
Gianna has learned things about herself tonight that Tony will be learning about her later.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That's interesting.
I'll DoorDash you some water bottles, Gianna. I'm here to support you.
Yeah, well,
Smile.
that
Tony, are
makes
you just
sense.
going down and like
That
check,
makes
check,
sense.
check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No surprises here from her. not a one. Not actually, you know, I would argue one of them that's in like the top 7 is surprising, but actually it's not.
But actually.
Yeah, no, I thought about it for more than 2 seconds.
I thought about it for more than 2 seconds. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's just no, that's real. That's real. All right, let's figure out how I'm gonna show this. Because what we're gonna do, I can see this, right? What a weird test to be taken during the podcast, but we're doing anyway. So, because you know people paid for it, we will be doing Tony's submissive and breedable test
Oh God.
on stream. You know, I think it would be better. Let me do this. I'm gonna swap windows again, so we're gonna have to play a little finagling, because I think it would just be easier this way. After I fix everything.
I just realized I was still in your Discord call. Let me just leave that.
You just wanted to be here twice, and thank you. It means a lot.
He has knees. He's a harlot.
Oh god! They know. They know.
Not the knees. Anything but the knees.
Okay.
I don't know
those
if the
knees.
BDSM test covers a knee fetish chance, but I think you got one of those.
God, those fucking knees.
It's too thick, I can't suck it, dude.
I know it's not Keith, but
I know it's close. It's close. Keith's here in spirit.
It's Kenny.
Kenny?
That guy fucking died.
You do need Keith.
Kenny died trying to deep throat a D.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Keith is a mother now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really hope I didn't
Mother.
forget to message Keith. And I'm the issue.
Other Keith, yeah.
Let me check.
So one result from my BDSM test that I'm willing to share is something that Tony teases me about a decent amount, which I am okay with. So Tony, do you remember what percentage I used to be for degradee?
Yeah, well, no, not
That went up.
not like
That
actually.
went way up.
Jesus.
So it used to be, it was either 98 or 100%.
Oh, it can't go up.
It has dropped to 76%.
Oh. She has
I
trauma now.
I will say, Caitlin, in that same category, I have a higher percentage than you.
Are you submissive and breedable? What's your name? Tony. Start quiz. Do you want to or like to be bred? So they
Great
mean
start.
like, what does that mean?
So
Oh,
to
dude, you
be
got
bred,
celiacs.
Tony,
That's
is
not-
basically
Yeah. Tabby's right.
it's,
I got issues with
take-
bread.
taking it raw.
Maybe
Taking it
because
raw
I
and
don't
getting
want.
stuffed like a turkey dinner.
Maybe because I don't want a child.
Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too.
Do people want to breed you?
And dick too.
Don't look at me like that.
Oh, I need to know if the
You want
answer
me to
is
be
a
honest?
few, no, or hell yes.
It's
want
a
me to be
few, at
honest?
least. It's at least a few.
It's
If not, hell
everybody.
yes.
It's
Oh,
hell
cool.
yes.
Cool.
Let's
Okay,
be
apparently
honest
it's a hell yes.
Let's be honest.
If you like
But
relationship,
Mooney, he's taking a submissive and
This is
breedable
submissive
test,
and
and he's taking the
breedable test.
BDSM test.
because we got over $600 and I needed to come over something, and I told them, hey, if we get $5 more, I'll do a submissive and breedable test, and then we got $5 immediately within like seconds. I don't even remember if I finished saying. I didn't remember if I finished speaking the sentence before the $5 came. If you like relationships, do you like to start them? What does that mean? Like,
Are you the initiator? Are you the person that asks people out, or do you prefer to be asked out?
I think I asked you out technically.
Yes, you did.
Something to say. Yeah, I start them.
I've asked
do
Tony
you
out
someone-
at least a dozen times.
Technically,
true.
it's okay, I believe. I think it's best done if you take the actual test off stream and then share the results after
Yeah, it's probably fine.
for the BSM. Yeah.
Do you take a leading role in groups? Yes. Yeah. No, but I'm usually do you like being told what to do? No, I hate it. Sometimes depends on the mood. Yeah, that's what I do best. Sometimes depends on the mood. Do you like social situations?
I
yes, but
think
only
you're reading
among
too
friends.
far into it, Mooney. I think generally speaking, you fear the ban hammer of Twitch more than is applicable.
Someone tells you a joke. How do you react? Like,
Laugh.
this is texting back. I guess it'd be a LOL, LMAO, etc. You know, XD isn't here, and XD, like, I am cringe. I do use XD quite often.
You're a big XD.
Yeah. I think it's important. I'm gonna go LOL, LMAO.
Oh, this is the one
etc.
that Pi sent with the graph.
And my result is switching either.
Hey, Tony, same.
I'm my type.
Tony. Hey.
Hey.
Tony, can you go back and retake it?
Why?
Because I downloaded this to use for you, and now I can't.
I'm so submissive and breedable right now. Don't take advantage of me.
You big head.
God damn it.
I just
It's
fixed it.
okay. He still has the other one to take. There's another submissive and breedable one.
Also,
Oh, there's a
I will
second one?
say-
Yeah, the one I
Yeah.
sent you.
That wasn't the one you sent me?
No, that's the
That
one
was
that
the one
Pi
I
sent you.
sent.
Oh.
Well, I
didn't-
sent you the link to both.
Yeah. See, the difference is I'm melanated.
Is this a different? Oh, this is a different one. Okay.
Oh, saying the difference between you and me, Pi.
Oh. Oh, I thought like,
No, I got it.
I was very
yo, Ann, what's up? Happy awesome day. Happy awesome day to you too. Let me take this second quiz then. I just fixed like the stream setup too. Fuck. All right. We'll make it work. What happened? What's happened? We go
Also,
back
I
to
feel
general.
like the term breedable has like different
Connotations to it.
different definitions, different vibes depending on who you ask.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Happy awesome day. Yeah, it's been a good day so far.
I know I'd smash
In the
Tony.
quiz. So, are you submissive and breedable?
Where's
Find
Gianna
out if
coming?
you're submissive, dominant, breedable, or breeder. This quiz is only for funsies, not to be taken seriously. Aha! I just had to. Okay, I'm still Tony.
How are you?
Start quiz. Oh, there's way more options this time. This is cute. What's your ideal date? Amusement park date so you can fake being scared and con your date into holding your hand the entire time? What?
Hell yeah.
Full date so you can wear that new swimsuit you bought that makes your butt look extra cute? Sometimes. Motorbike ride date. I don't ride a motorbike. Petting zoo date, so you can show your date how gentle you can be. Watching the stars at night, so you can make up facts about constellation together and make your date laugh. Wait, Pete, you can just make those facts up?
Oh yeah, dude, it's great.
Source, I made it the fuck up.
Just lie?
People just do that?
People would do that? Just go with the
I should have
internet and
fucking
tell lies?
lied.
Circus date, so you can clap and laugh harder than anyone and assert dominance over the clouds. This is so funny. Museum date, just to give your date ideas. I skipped a few words. Picnic date with a particular food theme to show off your cooking skills to prove you can provide for a date. I want to do the... Hey, Gianna, you want to go watch stars and make up facts about them?
Sure.
That's the answer I chose.
Yeah.
That's the answer I chose as well.
Really?
Yeah, this is the one burp. Yeah.
Would you catch your eye first in a potential mate? Wait, I definitely read that wrong. What would catch your eye in wide shoulders? It's almost always their eyes, or their laugh. It depends in what situation.
What was it for me, babe?
For you, it was probably... Well, the first time I met you would have probably been more... and we bonded over a thing. So...
That's true. That's different. We have a special something.
Yeah, we have, But, like, I would say probably then it would... Like, if I had to answer that, it'd probably be, like, laugh or something, because it's, like, we bonded over... something similar.
Of course, I'll send it to you, Mooney. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, Mooney, share with the class.
It's the one that Dia took that we pointed out.
Their laugh, their eyes. I'm stuck between these two. Because other things like this are, they're interesting things. Like, I don't think shoulders I would really ever notice. Piercings, they're very cool. Manicured hands, cool. Intelligence is very nice. Their voice is important too. Their sense of style. I'm not really a style guy. Tony's probably beta for that question. I don't know what I asked, but sure.
No, they're talking about a question that comes later that I don't understand.
Oh. I thought it was just like something I said was a beta. Yeah, whatever. I'm stuck between their eyes and a laugh. I'm gonna go eyes. I think that's usually the first thing I've ever seen. I notice in a person. Whether it's true or not, people tend to see you as serene and wise, hardworking and dependable, gentle and insecure, sweet, neurotic and sensitive, confident and punctual, caring and reliable, distractible and clumsy, assertive and unreasonable. I like to think it would be maybe caring and reliable, or hardworking and dependable. I think I'm going to go hardworking and dependable. Whether you feel like it's true or not, you want people to perceive you as small, delicate, logical, and reliable, self-reliant and alluring, funny and approachable, dependable and compassionate, stable and self-reliant, strong and dedicated, mysterious and exciting. Huh. Wait, where's quiet and angry? Hang on. I think I would. This is what I want people to perceive me as. I like to actually try to think. Borzan, he's all those things except the self-reliant part. We're kind of.
Follow me, self-reliant.
Oh my god. I am a little guy now. I would like people to think that I am... I don't know. I guess, like... funny and approachable? Pick an aesthetic. Pastel colors, holographic stars, fluffy pajamas, and whipped cream. Stack of ancient books, fresh ink, blood, sleepless nights. What the fuck have I walked into? Winged eyeliner, silver, the scent of flowers, bruises.
Yeah,
What?
this
What the
quiz
White
was
feathers
definitely
running
designed for more femme presenting.
Yeah, I feel like this. I feel like a lot of these things. I'm pretty sure people would serve you as Tony. Exactly. There's just not that option. People. Golden deep purple, roses of thorns, wet orange candlelight, leather, the smell of rain, black nail polish, pearls, fur coat, strong wind, Perkins, cackling fire. The words at night, crows flying overhead, a distant stream, red eyes. What if? Can I pick none of them? is there a not one of these options? Which colors are pastel colors?
Really bright colors.
Not bright, soft.
So
Yeah, soft.
Yeah.
Like
very
think
soft.
Easter vibes.
You can think of the entire first option as Daya.
Okay, so I'm not
Easter,
Daya.
springtime, you know.
Yeah.
Sack of ancient
Springtime
books.
vibes is the best I can describe.
Okay. I have no idea which one of these to pick. I don't have a single clue. I do feel as if none of them. The second one is Mooney, right? Ancient stack of ancient books, fresh ink, blood, sleep. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I don't like. I don't like fur coats because like a lot of times they're not like ethically made.
Mm-hmm.
But strong winds, purring kittens, and cackling fire I can get behind. So we'll go with that one.
It's got enough there where you're like, yeah.
Yeah. Other ones had like blood and bruises in it, and I'm like, I don't think I can do that, man.
Why not?
If you had a superhuman power, what scenario would you call to the most? You take your partner on a flight over to a city overnight. They love to see the skyline from above and flying around. What that makes you happy. Hey, Tony, you're amazing. We love you. Keep doing good. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate you. What a strange combination of items. Sonny, I was thinking the same thing. And when will Tony be pregnant? I don't know. Chance has been
Right
trying
now,
for
dude.
a really long time.
Ever heard of mpreg?
We were talking about that earlier.
I still don't know what that
Sonny's
is.
threatening to draw pregnant Tony.
Dude, please do. I'll pay. I'll pay for pregnant Tony.
Donate $300 right now, and Sonny will draw pregnant Tony.
You gained mind control powers, and you now, Tony. I said what mpreg. I'm sorry, Burb. I think I maybe missed what you said.
Or more likely, you tuned it out, because that would be the right
Maybe I
answer.
tuned it out. Male pregnancy. Oh, maybe I did tune it out. Yeah, maybe I did tune it out because that does sound vaguely familiar now. Hi, Glenn.
Tony's trying to tune out the trauma.
No.
Okay.
Embrace the trauma. Accept it.
You know what? Fair. I didn't know that there's a term. So, like, seahorses, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's mpreg. I think that's just preg.
But they're a male and they're preg.
Yeah, I know, but I think
They
mpreg.
change their circumstances biologically speaking accordingly, Tony. It's a scientific thing for seahorses.
And mpreg is because, you know, like,
Something has to be
realistically,
done to
Mpreg is
Yeah.
fan fiction stuff, Tony.
it's fan fiction. Like, I think it has to be very specific.
You know,
You
Pixel,
guys
you were
pregnant
so
in real life.
close. One day you will get my name right.
I don't think.
Oh, hi, Glenn.
Anyway, hi, Glenn.
I think
Actually-
that's actually what the trans empowerment project is all about. Is like making sure that you can get guys pregnant.
Sure.
Real, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
very
I think
Trust
I'm
me.
good.
Quality.
I want
I'm-
that.
I'm good. No. All
right,
y'all keep that shit.
All right,
No,
Glenn.
but I want to get Tony
Glenn,
pregnant.
do you not support equality? What
Glenn,
the
Don't
fuck?
support me with the ability to get pregnant.
Glenn, wrong time, wrong place.
They're
I
not
don't
trying
support
to
me
get.
getting pregnant. Is all.
That's fine. Yeah,
Nobody
you don't have
said
to
they
get
want to
pregnant.
get you pregnant.
My
This
body
ain't
is a
about
machine that
you.
turns nightmare into image.
I just wanna
Sonny,
get
Sonny,
Tony
I want you to
pregnant.
keep
And
that
I just don't
that
want your
line with you.
And your desire to not want to get pregnant. But we also respect the guys that do want that.
Sonny,
There we go. Yeah.
Sonny, I want you to tweet that pretty much. Like I know, like that's not. I feel like that is
What?
like that
Wait,
line.
what?
Sonny said, "My body is a machine that turns nightmares into image." I think that sentence encapsulates you so well.
That's a status right there.
That like that
valid.
needs you need to do something with that. That can't just be like a throwaway line in
That's
Twitch
your new
chat.
Discord status.
You need to use this for something. Am I right?
That's
Hey,
good. I like that.
Sonny, can you do me a favor and say hi in my Discord for a moment?
Oh God, what are you doing, Prez?
I think
Not
it's
getting
a
you
really
pregnant, I'll tell you that.
small.
Good. Let's keep it that way.
A small what,
Yeah.
Tabby?
My seat's too good
I
for
think
you.
it's a really small detail, but I like that it's image singular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
that's
I
really
think
funny.
Goes into image. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Imagine a spawn with a combination of mine and Prez's ego. Oh God.
No,
No,
thank you. I don't
No,
think I
I-
will.
I don't think
your ego is depressing. Mine would have to do all the weight carrying.
your crush is in danger, so you shapeshift into a
Because you don't
tiger and
see what
stare
my
off.
ego's like
I
at
don't
work.
want to be. I don't think I
It's
want to
a
be.
lie.
If I don't want to be an animal part
Oh, it's
time, you know what I
definitely
mean? Like I would just want to full commit and be like some family's like rich family's Labrador or something, or like just a raccoon and do my own thing. While
I wish.
when the stress of life becomes too much, you turn invisible and slip away, reappearing only once. Okay. Okay, cat hybrid, and stop reading that one. Your neighbor needs help moving some boxes, but thanks to your super strength, you're able to lift all of them at once and alleviate their stress with one trip. Your shitty
You gotta
boss
read the cat
wants.
hybrid one.
Do I have to?
You
The
do.
cat hybrid.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
As a cat hybrid, you have no responsibility whatsoever. You sway your tail as you watch the birds through the window and lick your paws. You know true inner peace. You know, I'm gonna be
That's the
real.
one I chose.
I'm gonna be real. That doesn't sound like a bad gig.
Sounds nice. No responsibility. All you know is eat, sleep, scream, and bird. You know?
Yeah.
Sounds
That's
fucking
true.
great.
It got
If
me
you're
so
lucky, end up
accurate.
with
I'm
an
so
owner.
mad. Mooney, it clocked
Oh my
Mooney
God.
apparently. Catboy Tony. I could be a catboy.
Tony's always
I was
been a
catboy once.
Yeah, you
I
should see
remember
Tony
this.
in real life, baby.
It was a surgery gone wrong.
I was about to say I remember this.
It was a bit on, I think Prez
Wait,
on your
what
stream
was the
Prez
line
once.
for Sunny Turns Nightmare?
It was it was wait,
Turns
where is
nightmares
it?
into image. My
Yeah.
body's a machine that turns nightmares into image.
Yeah. My body is a machine that turns nightmare into image. What's the Catboy lore? Oh, so this one time, I was on
A band camp.
stream with I think Prez. It was the Bandcamp story is a different time,
Oh,
and you were there for that one, Chance. So
yeah,
that's obviously not the one I'm going with. You know what I mean? Because
exactly.
yeah. A desk went through like my chest or something, and I needed immediate surgery. And at the time,
God.
I believe it was Daya who performed immediate medical surgery on me, and
Oh, I remember
somehow
that. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
removed the desk from me, but accidentally somehow made me a cat boy. I came out of the surgery with cat ears and a cat tail, and I did not have those going in.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Did you
It
double
was,
check?
I like okay. I think I double checked. It's the type of
triple
thing where I'm pretty sure, but I wouldn't like bet the house on it. So 200% success rate.
Sounds to me like you're not
Sure.
very sure.
That's true.
I was there for this. Can confirm. We are still working through that lawsuit.
That's true. It was malpractice. The quiz put me in the corner and gave me the chair. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Mooney. Your shitty Boston skin dumped extra work on you, risking making you late for your date. You use your super speed to get everything done in record time. Hell yeah. Did Tony get scritches at least? I don't think anyone gave me scritches.
I did.
I feel like
Maybe you did.
Prez or me did.
You and your crush are sitting
Well, I
on
don't think you
opposite
were there
sides of
for
the
that.
room during a boring
I
lecture, so
was.
you use your telepathy to communicate kinky thoughts to them. That's funny.
I changed Sunny's name in my server to Machine Makes Nightmare Arrow Images.
Wow.
Maybe someone will think that Sunny's an AI with that name.
Possibly.
I either want to do the flight one or the cat one. There are two wolves inside me. One wants to fly and one wants to be a cat with no responsibilities.
I mean, I picked the cat. No,
Yeah.
no mortgage, no bills, no health insurance
That's
to worry about. Fuck yeah.
I
dude.
won't be talking about
Can't
what
say
I
potato.
picked.
Say
I have no idea what to
potato. Prize picked.
Don't worry about it, Tony. Just do your thing.
I don't know which one you picked. I am gonna go for the flight one. Okay. So the question reads, I'm so fucking sorry, but I have to ask where you would see yourself in the Omegaverse scenario. If you don't know what that means, why are you here? And
Yeah,
do
this
you
was
even
the
know
question
what
I had no
Breedable
idea.
means?
Verb will help with this one, I think.
I
'cause
actually
had no
do
idea
know this
Do you
one.
know- do
You
know
don't
what
want
it
to know. Tony. Tony.
Yeah.
I think you'd want to be an alpha. Just click alpha and move on. Just click alpha and move on.
Definitely.
Okay.
Just click alpha and move
Click
on.
alpha and move on. And then
Click
just click
alpha.
next.
This is one thing I would trust Chance on.
Just click it and then scroll to the next page.
I don't
Tony.
know. Burb said beta.
Oh no. No.
Gianna,
Tony
do you
would
have any
never.
knowledge on this? What would you say?
I think you're gonna have to listen to Chance on this one.
B is beta. I think Omega or beta. I don't know what should I just look them up
You
on my
could
own?
be-
If no one's
Okay.
gonna tell me what these things are.
You're definitely not beta.
I'm
think.
just interpreting this as a scale of top to bottom.
Well,
Alright, Google my Megaverse.
Tony, don't do it. Tony, don't do
I'm
it.
trying to stop you.
why, Tony? I told you not to.
Official guide to the Megaverse basic explanation. I'm gonna get this one. I am the writer of this book. What is a Megaverse alternate universe following the hierarchy of wolves? That is to say, Alpha, Beta, and Omega. The system is what also gives the name Omegaverse a certain ABO. Alpha is the highest rank in the Megaverse. They are protective of what's theirs and can be highly aggressive. Betas are basically everyday human with some Is this the thing you guys are talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a very. I'm surprised. The explanation is very gentle because most of the time it's cringy fan fictions or like 22-year-old dudes with like bowl cuts and really bad tattoos on TikTok looking at the
God.
camera.
Yep. They
You know?
always have a lion tattoo
Yeah.
and a rose tattoo.
Yep. There you
And
go.
sometimes a watch or like a clock of some kind.
What is going on?
You know, I've
I'm
read
better off
like
not knowing.
5 sentences.
It's usually much more kinky, Tony.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what I'll
I'm a little I'm just
Just
gonna
click alpha and move on. Yeah.
Speaking of, what do you think breedable means? Oh, cool. This is this might help
Up
me
for your
get this.
interpretation.
Means being pregnant a whole lot, which I am not opposed to. I wouldn't be pregnant probably unless, you know, want to try something out, something fun for a change. It's a fetish I didn't know I had before this meet. That's so funny. I need people to want to fuck me and they're unfuckable. I found out it's a fetish and now I'm blushing. Gosh, I'm just picturing Goofy. Like when he curls, like does he curl his ear?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he goes, oh gosh.
I'm gonna call.
It means all sex is meant for procreating, which sounds very Christian, and I'm mad about it.
Damn.
I like to think of Omegas as peacemakers. Betas are just chill. Alphas are typically more protective of their friends, sometimes to an aggressive degree. Yeah, okay.
It's an interesting interpretation.
I just found out it's oh no, I read that one. It means no, I read that one too. It means having a ton of babies. Well, I do not want that many babies. I don't know if I want any babies, man. Little Tony's running around sound horrifying.
Dude, I'd love
I'm
little
sure
Tony.
as hell
My
don't.
baby.
Semen is another kind of
milk. It means a whole lot of sex. This is what it means. Hell yeah. I don't know what it means. I just think it's a funny meme, like with the colon 3.
Smiley face.
Yeah. What if we clone an army of Tonys?
Well, they're not little Tonys. They're just Tony.
Yeah, are they Tony size or are they Tony size, you know? It's a good question. Very stuck on the answer for this.
Burr, but just to respond real quick, you said alpha is typically more protective of their friends, sometimes to an aggressive degree. This one time I was out to dinner with Tony, and some kids bumped into the back of Aries' chair, and Tony was about to get up and like fucking hang them from the ceiling.
Are you serious? There's no way.
Tony doesn't fuck around. I'm telling you.
I cannot imagine Tony being that mean.
No, like
it's not. It wasn't a mean.
He's
that's
not mean.
Tony protective.
Tony is a very protective person.
He finished it.
Yeah,
different.
He was gonna hang kids from the ceiling.
It was the type of thing where
okay, they weren't
throughout
like
this wasn't once. It was like 15 times.
Yeah.
Okay, that's different.
And like I was about to do something, and I think Aries was like, "No, don't do it. It's okay."
Just don't.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the type of thing. I'm not a person that's fast to violence or anything, but the only time you would ever catch me in that type of scenario is if it's on like one of my friends is on the other end of it.
Yeah, like Tony is not an aggressive or violent person, but if someone like does something to one of his friends, he's extremely protective.
Sure.
So like if he thinks he has to, he will.
I still don't know which
old
answer to
saying,
give him the breedable.
Oh,
quiz.
hey, Glenn, you want to hear a fun fact about the Digimon card game?
Oh my
Sure.
God.
Did you know that the memory costs for certain yellow decks in the TCG have gradually been increasing with new support added with expansions?
I don't know why, but I actually noticed that.
Yeah, no. If you look up Renamon inflation, you can learn more.
Renamon inflation. I feel like I'm scared to look that up.
I think I'm just gonna go if it means a whole lot of sex and is what it means. Hell yeah. I think that's my final answer.
Well, that was a mistake.
This is time for you
What
to
the
say your
fuck?
piece about this quiz and tell me what you think
Honestly,
you'll get before you
it
ask
was
yes
way
or to the do
more
you think they were
say-so than I
typical?
expected,
Could it
to
be
be
this?
honest.
Waves the quiz in your face. That is true. I do feel like, contrary to popular belief, sometimes I am decently. I'm pretty neurotypical.
This is optional.
Yeah.
Why is that so adorable?
I skipped it.
You don't have
What
to
the
say
fuck?
anything on this one. You can just skip it.
I can skip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Friends, I
Yeah, I
love
just
that
skipped
you
it.
read that. Like every video I've ever seen that does that bit, they all have that same kind of like pace and tone.
Ooh, dominant breeder.
Yes,
So is
my
submissive and breedable?
my result was dominant breeder. It says you are
There
the
is
definition
quite a few interesting
of BDE. Just lifting the pinky is enough for me to assert dominance. You're probably into bondage, enjoy the mating press, and are the master of dirty talking.
I'm
Wait,
so
is that what you got?
submissive and breedable right now.
I
Don't
took
take
the
advantage of
quiz
me.
and I changed one answer and I got dominant and breedable.
Oh, okay.
Don't take advantage of me, Tony.
Funnily
Huh?
enough,
You
you're
know
not the
what?
first person to make that joke to me.
All I have to say is, Gianna, congratulations.
Damn.
Okay. I'm gonna just chatting for a second.
Tony, I will see you later tonight.
Someone
Hey,
donate another $100 so we can make Tony do the BDS test.
If we do the BDSM test,
You
I
can do that
will.
off screen,
I will do it off
and-
screen, but I will read it out.
Yeah.
I gotta change my hoodie because apparently you got caught on something in here.
BDSM test is so long.
That's why, like, I'm not gonna do it on
High goal,
streamer
high
thing.
goal.
Is the BDSM test the 700 mark? Yes.
Can confirm the BDSM
Dude,
or
we're only
the
$90 and 31 cents.
test
away.
confirms I'm not a bottom.
What do you say, sweetie?
I said Tony was not surprised with my answers to that test.
No, not at all. Like one of them was at first read surprising, but like upon further consideration, it made sense. Donate $90.31 right now, guys. Fast.
I don't even want to know.
Alright, Burb wants to know if the BDSM test is 700.
Yes, I said yes.
Okay. I'll just change my hoodie. Oh, there was my headset.
Oh, right. Sorry, you had stepped away for a sec. Yeah.
Pretty concerned that I made that joke about the inflation thing to Glenn, and then he kept looking at the images.
Well, the funny thing is, you're
I'll
not
be
the
real.
first person to actually make that joke to me.
Then why would you fall for it again?
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know how, but I did fully
like,
dodge
you
this
did more than
conversation
me.
the first
It's
time.
your fault.
Didn't hear any of it,
For
but
the
somehow here again.
I don't think that's for the bit. I think you're looking for excuses to explore your interests, sir.
No. Actually, I took the BDSM test. I am neither a furry nor a
Good for you.
bottom.
Oh, good for you.
That test must lie.
According to the
Yeah.
test.
Yeah. See, here's
Gianna,
the thing,
what the
though.
hell?
Glenn is constantly wrong. That means that what he's telling
Out
us
of all
right
people,
now
Gianna.
about his results is also wrong.
I don't
can
think
show you the results if
Glenn's
you
a
want.
furry.
They're wrong, though, because they're from you.
Unless Glenn's a furry. No, Glenn, you're not a furry. I don't think you're a furry.
I think Glenn's a furry.
No. Definitely not.
I've never... Glenn's... Glenn, how do you feel about the Pokemon Gardevoir? What's your first thought?
Honestly, I don't really care for it as a Pokemon. I never actually used it in any of the games.
And what about Lopunny?
Yeah, what about Lopunny?
I have not played that generation, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't even know what generation it's from.
That's fair. Okay, let's shift gears now. Did you ever see the original Space Jam movie?
Yes, and no, I was not
Yeah.
attracted to Lola.
Yeah, Lola Bunny didn't do
that's
anything
not
for
a
you?
That's not a furry thing. I think that's just a normal thing. So him not being attracted to Lola.
Yep, that's
is
a little
more
sus.
indicative
Yeah, that's a little sus,
of
honestly.
him.
That doesn't.
Yeah.
You guys are literally
That's a
just
little
twisting
sus.
shit around now.
No,
The
everyone
little
was
sus.
attracted to Lola, sir.
Everybody
You're
was
not-
attracted to
Careful.
Lola.
When you look
Hi,
like you
were
don't
you
know what to
attracted
say.
to Lola?
I was gonna ask if I could take the charger.
You know,
for
yeah.
downstairs
Exactly.
Mhm.
for the plug-in.
I think that just speaks
sure.
more on you guys than it does me.
No,
No.
no, it
No.
doesn't. This is
If
a
everybody
well
in
society
this
as a
room
whole.
is
Just
telling you
make
you're
sure-
wrong, you're wrong.
Glenn is regularly wrong.
I'll be back.
Everybody hates me.
Hold on.
No, I don't like Glenn.
Did you say I don't like Glenn?
No, I said I don't
Yeah.
hate Glenn.
No, you said
yeah.
you. I don't like Glenn.
No,
mixed
I said I
Everybody
don't.
does
I
hate
did
me.
not. I said I
He
don't
said he
hate
doesn't
Glenn.
hate Glenn.
Doesn't hate. Doesn't.
No,
hate.
you said I don't like Glenn.
No, I said I
No.
don't hate Glenn.
He said he doesn't hate Glenn.
Y'all are gaslighting the fuck out of me. This is not right.
No,
Listen, he's the only one that said it, okay?
we were
Take
gaslighting
one
Yeah,
person
listen,
saying it.
I said it. No one else did. Okay.
Yeah, take the win.
If we were gaslighting you, we would be legally
Time to run it
obligated to
back.
tell you.
Find the clip.
Even if he's
Yeah,
not a bottom,
I-
he's definitely a masochist with how badly
then-
he wants to be hurt by
I
Tony
definitely
right
said
now.
I don't
And
hate
then
Glenn.
I said you said you like Glenn twice.
I like Glenn. You said I like Glenn twice. I really like Glenn.
really
Time to run it back.
I'm very confident that I said I don't. hate
Presidential veto. Moving on.
Glenn.
Pocketing the bill, exiting the building.
Fuck. Tee-hee. You know what I mean? You ever just tee-hee up a storm?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, if we hit that we'll take the BDSM test. But other than that, you know, all smooth sailing. We
I'll
took
be
2
back.
submissive and breedable tests. So the first one, it was interesting. The first one put me at like, I think like, I need to see the chart again, because it put me like just slightly, like I think it was slightly more up than dead center. I think it was like here maybe. Which like said switch, and the other one said whatever, dominant breeder.
Hey, Tony.
Yep. That didn't
Video proof.
go through.
Damn it.
Could you use Discord message it to me? Because I think you guys are just not hearing what I said correctly.
I heard you, Tony. I trust you.
I know you and
Thank-
Caitlin both did.
Yeah.
But
There
I
is video proof.
okay. Let me listen back.
There is video proof.
Now who's the one gaslighting Glen? Jeez.
I think that just speaks
sure.
more on you guys. It's not gaslighting. There's
No,
video.
No,
no, it doesn't. This is
If
a well
everybody
society
in
as a
this
whole.
is telling
Make
you
sure-
you're wrong, you're wrong.
Glenn is regularly wrong.
Oh my god.
Everybody hates. I'm gonna get the rubber robo
No, I
gang
don't-
after
I don't
you,
hate
damn
Glen.
it.
I said that's clearly I don't hate Glen.
I heard I don't hate Glen.
I don't like
That's
Glenn.
not what
No, I
that
said I don't
says.
hate Glen.
Wait, send me the
Everybody
clip.
hates me.
Send me
I
a
gotta
clip,
see.
Tim.
I gotta
I don't-
see
I don't
this. We gotta
like
see this. Somebody post it. Somebody.
He goes, I don't
Is that, yeah, let's hear it.
All right, I'm putting in Twitch chat.
Glenn is a furry bottom. Just realized I just saw that.
Yeah, like you got to actually listen for my voice and not everyone else's.
Hold on.
No,
Hold
I
on.
don't like
I'm gonna
Glenn.
full mute. I'm gonna be the
Did you say
judge
I
of this.
don't like Glenn?
No, I said I don't
Yeah.
hate Glenn.
Everybody hates me.
Hold on.
It
No, I don't like- I don't
literally
like
says, "I don't like Glenn."
Did you say I don't like Glenn?
No, I said
No,
I
I
don't.
said-
I said I don't hate Glenn.
Everybody hates me.
Hold on.
No, I don't like Glenn. Yeah, I don't hate
Did you
Glenn.
say I don't like Glenn?
No, I said I don't
Yeah.
hate Glenn. Yeah, I said I don't hate Glenn.
Some Yanny and Laurel bullshit.
I think you're hearing what you want to hear.
No, there's video proof.
Glenn, I think you're nuts.
I mean, I am, but there's still video proof.
But that's not
I
what I
think you're
said
nuts.
in the clip.
Yeah.
You said
Definitely being gaslit.
I don't hate Glenn.
Yeah, I said I don't hate Glenn.
Yeah, you don't hate Glenn. That's what you said. If people are hearing other things, then they should get their hearing checked because they have hearing problems.
Yeah. For the
Yeah.
firemen.
For the five, and thank you for donating $5
Yeah, for
to
the
charity,
firemen.
Glenn.
Guys, we only need 86 more dollars.
Stop it. Put it away.
$6 more. That's crazy.
Well,
Like I
it's
said,
away,
I'm gonna have the
gamers.
rubber robo gang go after y'all.
The what?
The rubber robo gang.
I don't know what that is.
Clearly, I was the only one here that watched Metabots as a kid.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know what that is. Let's see. Okay, Glenn gets a sticky note for the $5. And I think part of
Hell
like
yeah.
a reason I get pretty defensive when people think I said something else, because I did go to speech classes for like 10 years of my life. So when someone says I said something that I didn't say, it bugs me. It's just the truth about Tony. Makes me think why I went into streaming if I don't. I get mad when people think I said something else. I have the whole arm over
I
here.
was gonna say, you might have to move to the other arm.
Tony getting bullied out here.
Don't be stingy.
Nah, it's fine. It is what it is.
Don't be stingy.
Make sure that's actually on me. I think it is.
$85.31 is all we need.
But yeah.
Listen, Tony, I will defend you until the day I die.
I
You said
appreciate
you
it.
don't hate Glenn.
See, that's why I think like I spend a lot of time around other people too, but Chance and Katelyn have heard my voice a lot more.
That's true. I've got a good, actually, just a shit ton of years of
Yeah,
listening
literally.
to you talk.
Yeah. Out
A
of
good decade.
out of everyone here, Tabby and Chance have heard me the longest. Tabby
Tabby would
maybe-
be a little longer,
Was
right?
Tabby before? I think. Did
I
we meet
think-
on which server
Dillman.
did we meet on? Did we meet on Dillman or MT7? I mean, for Chance, I don't remember. I know Tabby. We met on Dillman.
I think it was already Dillman as well. for
Was it
us.
Dillman? Okay. Then, because I know we both played on MT7.
We both played on MT7, but I don't know
Yeah,
if I met you.
at the same
I think
time.
I met you
Yeah.
on Dillman.
Okay. Oh, Tabby, I don't forget our origin story. I wouldn't forget our origin story at all.
What does that say about Chance?
Yeah, I was waiting for him to get mad. That's what I was.
Nobody remembers me anyways. But that's okay.
No.
I'll
See,
make my
I do
own story.
remember.
I don't need anybody else.
Oh boy.
It's weird what you do and what you don't remember about like the first times meeting people. There are some people where it's like I just feels like I always knew you and I can't really like place our first interaction. But like there are other people where it's like, oh, I do remember this specifically one thing. What are you doing in my chair?
I was fine with it.
Sounds like a cat clawing at my chair. This is Gianna. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how you remember certain things, you don't remember certain things.
I don't remember much.
No.
No.
Neither do
But-
I.
Like, I remember a lot, but sometimes you say stuff and I'm like, oh my god, that did happen.
Yeah, I think so. Oh my good golly garshness. Is that the one? Is that the only? Is that the he loves your face? Is that your spicy Opa? Opa! Hello, friendo. Welcome on in. I hope you had a lovely, lovely stream. I hope you've been well. Or are you playing Inazuma? Okay, that makes sense. How you doing? How are you? Hello. AR Israel, thank you so much for the follow and welcome on into the HydroxideAnt farm. Noble Silver Wolfenjor, Tony Pepperoni. Who told you my nickname? Opa, you leaking our DMs now? Opa, I thought what we had was special, but screaming, like in SpongeBob. We're doing great. We beat the third game of the series. Now we're in the fourth game. 3DS now. Ooh, nice. Do you have... Where is, like, the peak of the series to you? I want to know. You played Inazuma 11 through Team Ogre Attack. Oh. Tony, your full name is in your bio. Tony Pepperoni's in the bio? Oh, God. They know.
Tony Pepperoni in bio.
You doxed
knew it.
yourself.
I
Oh,
knew
no.
it all along.
Go Light. Oh, Inazuma Go Light, I see. You were correct.
Also, real quick, one thing I wanted to say to Gianna is only hot girls have memory problems.
It's true.
So.
I've heard
Wait,
this before.
I'm a hot girl. Holy shit.
Congrats.
I wanted to. I didn't. Can I say something you might yell at me for?
Sure.
The Gianna's fucking smoking, dude. Let me tell you.
I can't tell if that's an insult or a compliment.
Yes. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column.
That what they call a backhanded compliment?
It's not backhanded. It was very much a like to look in her.
Hey,
eyes
right
and say-
Damn.
Listen, I don't know Gianna as well as Tony does, but I know Gianna enough to know that yes, she has memory problems.
Is it the weed? Is it hot? Who's to say?
Yes.
She's just a silly little guy.
He's just a silly little guy.
He's just a silly little guy. That's what,
I mean,
what can you blame her?
It makes you feel any better, Gianna. I don't smoke, and I also have a horrible memory, so maybe it's not the weed that did it.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be so real with you. I think Gianna's memory would be like this if she didn't smoke too.
Yeah.
I don't smoke, and my memory is garbage.
Listen, I just smoked recently, and I'm sober enough to know that Gianna's memory would be the exact same.
That's true.
You misspelled LGB in your categories. What?
What?
Huh?
LGBTQIA. No, LQB.
That's right.
You know, you put
Floppy doodles.
LQBTQIA.
Oh.
Do I really?
Flopsy
Oh,
doodle.
yeah. It is.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows how long it's been like that?
Yeah.
Years.
You don't have to look at your tags.
Tony,
To be fair, you're not the only one. There are multiple people currently
dude,
streaming
you have
with
the
that
most
tag.
viewers though in
Yeah.
that category. You
do.
dominate that category, so I think you should leave it.
There's
I'm gonna add it. You know what? I'm gonna
To
add
be
it back.
fair,
LQ.
Mine has been misspelled. Had been spelled for like 2 years before somebody pointed out like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
I'm adding it back.
There's a fake gay in
Just
our
own it.
midst.
Yeah, keep that on, dude. You're the biggest streamer.
For
I
some
was
reason,
about
there
to
was an
say.
extra letter at the end of mine.
That's so funny. LGBTQ. What? Okay, now I can choose what I want.
Can't find my knife.
Because I would love one to. Is that Glenn who just yelled, "I can't find my knife"?
I
It
think
sure
so.
was.
I'm concerned.
I'm sorry. I didn't think y'all could hear me. I had chicken sitting in the fridge, and I'm starting to prep it so I can make some food.
I couldn't tell because it sounded like someone in your background did it. So I'm like, did someone else who honestly sounds a lot like Glenn yell? I had to give up my knife in Glenn's
hear
background.
me in the background. That's why
I was like, that's wild. Like, I don't think I've ever heard like. Unless, like, deliberately, another person in Glenn's background. So I'm like, what the fuck just happened, dude?
Listen, I just moved into my place. I literally have just the one knife for cutting my chicken in half, okay? So really, I can't find my knife.
Thank you, Noble. First of all, thank you for pointing that out. We, doing that for I've had the tag on for at least 2 years, man.
That was very noble of them to point that out.
That was very noble of you, noble Silverwolf Enjoyer. I appreciate that. You have made you made me look better. I'm gonna be real.
You really improved the stream.
Yeah, you did. Oh, you guys are testing your love. Burb and Zorgo have a 63%. You know, I think that it's not always accurate. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's true.
See, that's so wrong. Opa and I do not have a 17% love. And if that is true, where is the closest bridge? Okay, there is not a 2% love between Opa and Prez. Bullshit.
What am I missing here?
Exclamation
I think
point
I
love is
got-
in chat.
I think the lowest I've ever seen. I think I got a 1% with somebody one time. Was it Crow? I can't remember.
Probably Crow.
Yeah. I remember seeing that and I was like, oh, I didn't even
Huh?
know it went that low.
Israel and I have a 78%. That's pretty good. That's pretty high. That's the highest one we've seen in this run. Turn of loves.
Let's see here. So it's an exclamation thing. Let's see here.
Yeah, $5.31.
Dude,
What?
I'm sorry. The .69
Yeah,
really
no,
started to bother
It
me.
started to
The
bother
way
you.
these percents make sense are if they're like the opposite, you know?
I think it's like 100 plus.
Right? Like there's
You know
a
what I
2%
mean?
between Opa and me. No, that's gotta be a 98, you know?
No, it's got to be like 102%.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lacking, or we've like gone over the 100%.
Exactly. But Chance, thank you so much for the $5.31 donation.
It was killing me.
And what up, apparently?
Yeah. That's good. Opa Gundam style. Hey, sexy. Oh.
Sexy Opa.
Yeah, these are lies. These are straight lies.
We'll see.
They gotta be over 100%.
Chance, how upset would you be if I
Alright, how does
donated
this
just
work?
69 cents right now?
See, it's a lie. There's only 48 between me and Pi. That's not true.
That's too low.
crazy.
There's a minimum donation.
Okay, what if I donated $5.69?
We bet to have a bidding war. I'll donate $5.31.
All right,
Damn,
maybe...
look at that. Now we know it's a lie.
I think that could be real. Okay. This is really wrong because there's no way it's only 18% present.
There's no
though.
way.
That's like, those are...
Hey, Tony, are we sure this
Wait,
ain't them measuring
there's
how much
one
they
way
hate
we can
each
know
other?
for sure.
Maybe.
There is only one way we can know for sure.
That's true.
Wait, Gianna, what did it say ours was?
Yeah, it's a lie. It's a lie.
Yeah, only 35 between
Damn.
Prez and Prez. Crazy talk.
No,
There's only
that now we
34.
know it's a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie. I mean, look at the one right above it. Prez does not only love Prez 35%.
No, that should
I
be
could
like
believe
130%.
135%.
Yeah.
I could. I really could.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Zargo, thank you so much, first of all,
You know
for
what?
the
I'm
donation.
not mad about it.
Zargo
to-
rage donated? What do you mean rage donated? What happened?
For the trans empowerment project, even for to rage donate, I appreciate it because he's not letting that love test stand.
Which love test? Because they're all wrong.
Yeah, I think so. Racism. I think it's true. I think it's true. So that means we are going to be doing the BDSM test here. All right, also,
Tony.
let me write down.
Come to my room and we'll take that BDSM test. You'll be a hands-on lesson.
Yeah, we'll just have to try everything and figure out what we.
Yeah, we'll rate each thing on a scale of 1 to 10 as we go.
Hey, yo.
Zargo, Zargo, you've unlocked a bunch of things. Wait, did we get 92? Oh, maybe it is right, because chances are it was 92.
I think Zargo unlocked another Howard Kermit voice.
No. Yeah, Zargo, you have unlocked quite a few things here for our charity stream. So you have been entered into the emote giveaway by Sunny, which we will be drawing towards the end of the stream, and I'll make sure everyone knows who won. Let's see. Let me just make sure I get your spelling correctly. It's Jzargo. Yep. Now I'm triple checking my spelling because I spelled LGBTQ wrong.
It's okay. My favorite tag I use is massive ego.
Massive
I'm surprised
ego.
that nobody pointed that out, Tony.
Not
in the
once.
Last 2
for
years.
years.
And can I be so real for a second too?
Uh-huh.
And I am doing a charity stream right now for the Trains of Power project, and I will say this too: the representatives, a representative from this lovely organization nonprofit, came and it was here too, and found me through, I believe, the pansexual tag.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Awesome.
So
Listen,
recommend it's my fault.
Tag for you, Tony. How about Alphabet Mafia? That's my favorite term.
That's a good one.
Hey,
Mr. Pepperoni,
so
am I
funny.
cruel? I think you're cool. LGBTQIA plus. Yeah.
I didn't really make a mental note of it, but after they pointed out that it was misspelled, I opened your Twitch page again, and I realized every time I open your Twitch page, my eyes go towards the tags section for some reason, and I'm always like, why am I looking at the tags? And then I don't actually look at them.
Your body is telling you something's wrong.
There was something
your
guttural
mind is
inside of
fighting
me.
Yeah.
I just finally realized that.
You're like, something has always bugged me about this, and it finally
just never knew what.
Okay. So, Burb, I'm going to give you one of a few options here, because I know you said Zargo had to step away. Zargo, with that donation, has also unlocked a something for me to draw very poorly, and an immediate improv scene as well. So it is up to you if you want to redeem those for Zargo, and because I think you would know probably what Zargo wants when it comes to that stuff potentially. Or we can wait, and please remind me. Because I might need to be reminded.
For the record, I did find my knife, and chicken is now cooking.
Oh, sweet. He'll be back. I'll remind you. Thank you, Burp. I really appreciate it. Because I would not forget maliciously or anything. It's just brain is a little fried. And it's little
brain, little fried. I'm Prez.
Hi, Prez. I'm brain little fried.
Wanna be friendo's brain little fried?
Yes.
Hey, can I smash Tony?
I like that you looked at me for permission.
Can
No, I
I?
have to ask his brain first. I was gonna ask you next.
My brain
Order
and I
these
both
things,
turned to
goddammit.
my brain and I both turned to Gianna, looking for permission before answering the question. So my brain's well trained.
You know what, Gianna? I appreciate you. You're a real one.
I think I grabbed your hand too. Is that when I grabbed your hand? Dude, that's wild. I didn't do any of that on purpose. I was like, huh?
Tony looks over, holds Gianna's hand, squeezes it gently, and just whispers, "Please."
Pretty
It's
much.
it's for Prez. Come on.
It's for charity.
It's for charity.
Charity.
Okay. So, and I know other people were doing this, like at certain points too. Yeah, because I am worried, potentially about being banned for showing this one. So we're not going to show
quick,
it.
Tony. Sorry to interrupt you.
Of course.
Very important. Day says she's had a day, and she wants me to say hi to you again. So, hi from Day.
Hi,
Tony.
Day. Please tell Day I said hi, and please tell Day to take it easy and get some nice rest.
Message sent. I'm gonna go use the restroom again. I'm back.
Sounds good. All right, I'm going to start. I don't know if I should read out any of these or I should just take it and then, like, we'll talk about the results later.
I don't know if you should read them out.
Okay.
Take it in the background, maybe.
Yeah, I'll take in the background while we're doing this.
actually
I'll be
get,
in the
like,
background
banned for
noise.
this?
Wait, what?
I don't know. But I would
Just show the result, that's it? Okay. Yeah, I can give the result screen. I like receiving... Oh, I told you I wouldn't. I was going to read it out and I immediately started reading it out.
I like receiving.
Oh. Huh.
Me too.
You take Tony in the background, no fun?
You know what? You're not wrong.
If you want to show something on stream in the meantime, you can show me poorly trying to learn how to make candy bracelets.
Kyle! Thank you for the resub. For 66 months, you wonderful, wonderful person.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, Kyle can be
here?
nice?
I love Kyle. I like receiving love. Burb gets it. Yeah, Katelyn, how would I do that?
I will join the call in your Discord server and then just mute myself and share my camera.
Okay.
Why are you trying to make candy bracelets, though?
Why not?
Because I'm going to a concert next month, and I want to partake in the freebie things. No, they're not actual candy. It's candy, Kandi. So they're. Have you ever been to a rave?
No.
Okay. Do you know about? You know, like beaded bracelets. They're a big thing at raves for like trading with people.
Okay.
And so I'm making them for a concert that I'm going to give away as freebies so that I can make friends.
You give away.
Are you bribing people to be your friend?
Yes.
What is
this?
Like have you
what is
remember
also,
school?
I have made
what is
a
this
bunch
I try not to.
No, like I was
tradition.
you remember middle school where like girls would make like friendship bracelets with like the little beaded little things? Like these are basically like way intensified versions of that where they're like super complex and cool and like people trade them at raves.
Yeah, I would say I made a bunch of like basic ones that are all pride related earlier. Like I made like a gay flag one, a lesbian flag. I've made a bi flag, a pansexual flag, a full rainbow, and then I made a special one for trans as well. So like I have the basic ones that are just like, you know, basic bracelet. But now I'm making like the crazy intricate cuff ones that require
oh my lord
a needle to make.
I have never
am
heard of
impressed.
this. To like give out at concerts?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. Of doing that.
David Hydre, Opa, one for Bear. They all just look great at Tony's Sag. It's true, Kyle.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is very intricate. Holy hell.
Oh yeah, I did make a pride bracelet for Bear as well. So it's like little
For
and
Bear?
fits
That's
around.
adorable.
Yeah, it fits around his leg,
That
but
sounds
it
like
Does
doesn't
he
come
freak
off
out?
of his paw. Uh-uh.
Oh, he'll actually wear it?
Oh yeah, like I put it on him the other day. He wore it for like 45 minutes and just like laid around, walked around with it. Was totally fine. I ended up taking it off just because.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, I was like, I was
can't
afraid. I'm
believe
like,
he didn't kick it off. That's so adorable.
yeah, he gave no fucks. Here, I'll send a picture.
Okay. That is just shocking to me.
He's just a baby.
He's just a little guy for real.
Yeah, he's just a little dude, little guy. If I show this on my camera, it's not. Oh, you can't see the bracelet. You can just see.
Oh, but I
Bear.
can see you, little guy.
Yeah,
though.
just see Bear.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, you can kind of see it.
I have to figure out what my insurance information is. This sucks.
I'll send it on Telegram.
The
This
hell's
is one
Telegram?
post. You putting up a CS:GO 10-man for charity stream? I'm sure it would go over great. Yeah, it would. It would go so well.
Dude,
Sounds
let's do it.
Where do I find my policy number? I am so confused. I am so confused. Would my policy number be under payer, med group, or dental group?
What the fuck?
Are you asking us?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Does anybody know how Does anybody know how insurance cards work?
Yeah, like, what do
Yes.
you need to know about it?
I'm trying to figure out what the hell my policy number is.
It
And
shouldn't
what do
be
you
like
want
your.
next to
It might
payer?
also say like member ID or something.
Member ID.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's probably ID then. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, no
There you
problem.
go.
I just wanted to make sure
Y'all
that
agree.
you weren't.
I'm
You
so
weren't like.
confused.
I thought you were like maybe on the phone or something, and I'm like,
He was
all
on
right,
the
time
phone.
out. Like, do you? That's what. Glad you know you're out loud. Yeah.
I thought he was on the phone.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm not that.
He like called support. Called tech support.
Operator.
I mean, I'm on
Operator.
the call right now with tech support.
Operator.
What do you mean? Y'all are my tech support.
Operator. Oh god.
Were you guys not aware you were designated as my tech support?
Oh god. Boy.
You reread about that one.
Well, cause it's this part because
I know exactly
because
which
you
one.
do this.
Oh god.
It literally,
Share
I
it with the
will
whole
just say it
class.
out loud, is it's like I find it adorable when my partner does this. And one of them is colors in a coloring book. And Gianna colors in color books all the time. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to put that I find that like, like
Yeah,
What a loser.
because of the insinuation.
yeah, because she's like looking over my shoulder, and I had it like all the way to absolutely disagree, and I'm like, well, she does color in a coloring book, I guess, sometimes. So I'll
Wow.
move it over a little bit. You have an answer from Zargo. I have free reign of the improv scene. Let me think. Yeah. So you can name characters, you can name a place, whatever you want to do. We'll make it work. And anyone who wants to join in is more than welcome to join in.
I don't want to bring the whole team down, so I'll just stop out.
Oh god.
Some of these things are
Rational.
like
Wild.
wild, yeah. I've taken this before, so like none of it's like, it's not like any shocking things, but it's just like, yeah, I'm not. That's definitely not me, or that definitely is me, depending on the question.
Not doing a good job of making sure my fingers are
You fingies.
visible. Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot you sent me that photo. Oh my god, that's so cute.
Right?
That's crazy that he actually walks around with it on.
Yeah, like I won't leave it on him for long periods of time just because, like, in case it breaks or something, I don't want him
What the fuck is that
to
supposed to be?
eat it.
I mean, We used to put bunny ears on my dog, and they just walk around with them on and not care.
There's a very this word is very important.
Oh God. Pie.
You get more views,
completely
Katie, if
forgot
you
that
pan
your
the
dog's
camera
name
up
was
a couple
Bear for a
degrees.
second.
Just saying is
Looked at that
hilarious.
photo and almost called him Bean because his collar looks like it says Bean.
Bean.
Oh.
Okay, that's pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie.
Bean.
Caitlin, did you see what Kyle
He's a
said?
little beanie bear.
No. God damn it, Kyle.
It'd be
Shut the
like,
fuck up.
if they
fucking
weren't
close.
dating, that would be one thing. But they've been together for a while now, guys. So like,
Listen.
Benny, at a certain degree, it is cute to be a simp for your own partner. So
Excuse me, Mr. Streamer Man, please quiet down. I'm watching my Subway Surfers on the side of your podcast.
Yep. Yeah, that's
Wow.
very funny.
Good for you.
We'll put Subway
Watch
Surfers.
my Subway
I was helping. Yeah, see, Kyle's a good boy. Kyle is trying his best.
getting
If
there.
part of my
He was helping. He's always helping. Quote, helping.
Kyle, I think there are several people here that would also just, have turned off the stream. I, for one, would have just turned off the stream in protest.
Damn. Savage. I mean, I don't blame you, but still.
I'm still doing the BDSM test, so that's why I'm not talking.
75%.
I'm almost done. It's by 75%.
Did you do the full one or the short one?
I think I did. I thought I clicked the short one.
No shit.
Yeah, because the full one took me a good 15, 20 minutes.
I need your results, Tony. Okay. Well, I'm gonna show them on stream. That was part of the hitting to 700, so it's not gonna be a secret. I drew it with my partner. Oh, I keep reading it out loud. I need to stop doing that.
No, read it louder. Let's hear it. And let's hear your answers.
Yell for the people in the back.
I've taken that test so many times. Never remember what the
No, I don't
results
even.
were.
I probably answered completely different every single time I do it. It's
Probably.
what mood I'm in.
Yeah, and there's so much time between you taking the test and then taking it again
Yeah.
that the answers change. I think it's impossible to get the same score twice.
Probably.
Watch me.
At least, if how do I rephrase that? I think it's impossible to get the same score twice if
That's
you're
very
taking it 6 months apart or a year apart.
Watch me. I will find a way.
Especially if you're being true to yourself, because there's always an evolution,
I don't know. I feel like I've been pretty stagnant over the last 34 years.
100% vanilla, 0% anything else. Got it. Cool.
Yeah,
Got
pretty
it.
much.
This is the highest vanilla percentage I think I've ever gotten.
Oh God, what is
I'm
it?
getting old.
We got brittle bones.
I'm getting old.
That's how that works, Tony.
The absolute honesty behind that's kind of crazy that I just said that out loud. What's the easiest way to show this? Showing the website probably would be fine if it's just the results, right?
Yeah, just crop out anything,
Okay, give me a second.
untoward. We'll say.
Probably just go back to here. I just need a sec to fix everything. Don't pay attention to my knees.
That
I'm
is
sorry.
totally fine, dog. I don't want to see your knees though. I don't want to act up.
I'm sorry. I'll try to think about
Now your
what you
ankles,
mean.
on the other hand.
Oh, your ankles, God.
Okay. Yeah, so we can probably Give me a minute, guy. I just want to zoom in a little bit on this. Which window capture is this? Hey, good money was donated. I don't know if that's helping at all. We'll burn my eyes on screen. So we'll go from the top. Yeah. Well, I'm shocked, Burb said. 81% Dom. Yeah, I think things change over time. I think that the last time I would have taken it, Switch was definitely higher than Dom. Yeah, I don't think it was Dom at all.
I'm back. What do we get here?
I'm showing my BDSM test results.
Oh, you're a Dom Lean Switch.
Yeah, this is very different. I wonder, we probably could try to find the old one, maybe. Because this is definitely different than it used to be. Yeah, Dom was never the highest before. It was Switch and Rigger were definitely high.
My man.
I don't think Vanilla. This is the highest. Close Clash being rude to Tony, saying he's 81% dumb. Well, unfortunately, it might be a little true too. Experimentalist is probably here. Rope Bunny is probably there. Brat Tamer, Submissive. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm not really into most of these other things. I'm not into age play. Not into, like, the master-slave dynamic, the pet dynamic either. Not really into, like, the degradee thing, because I think, like, for me at least, I'm a very confident-based person, and if someone was, like, saying things even though, like, that's the point, I don't think I would be as into it. I haven't tried it, actually. Hey,
Hey,
but yeah.
Awesome.
So top 5, Dom, Vanilla, Switch, Rigger, Experimentalist. It's definitely a different order than it used to be. Yeah, definitely Switch and Rigger used to be higher.
I just think it's funny compared to mine.
What was yours?
Do you want me to share?
I would like to see it to at least compare.
My top 5 were Rope Bunny, Brat, Submissive, Degradee, and Switch.
Wait, Gianna, do we have the same fucking results?
Yours is Rope Bunny, so I'm Rigger, so that matches.
Can we get a second
Brat,
read on that?
And I have 60% Brat Tamer. Submissive.
Can we get an official on the play?
Yeah. Degradee. Yeah, my Degradee was very low. Switch. Okay. I think guys, I think I don't want to say anything, but I think my my Dom is up. Look at if you hear Gianna's response.
Yeah, that's why. It's ever evolving.
Yeah, I think it's this is going to be in the TMI and Tony shut up. I think it's important to, like, try to learn and do the things your partner likes, and sometimes you find out you like it. You know?
Mm-hmm. It's important to communicate.
It was really weird when you made me, like, run over that all those orphans, though, just for your own kicks.
It's for tax
I still haven't gotten over that, truthfully.
It's for tax purposes. It's real.
I know it was for tax purposes, but, like, it still hasn't felt right since. Things have been a little weird. We have trouble making eye contact now.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus. This is awkward.
That's so funny. I like to blame the conversation I just had. We we went down a follower while I was having that conversation.
Oh god.
Like, sorry for the loss of a follower, but also that's hysterical.
Yeah, that's very funny. Honestly, I'm not mad.
It was worth it.
How did that even happen? Bird, thank you for the follow. Welcome on to the HydroxideAnt farm. Gotta equal it out. That's true. You know, guys, I think the conversation gained us a follower. Zargo, thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the HydroxideAnt firm. Guys, I think that conversation got us 2 followers. Okay, so you said, got to tip the balance. Thank you, Zargo. You said you picked the, you have free reign of it. Burb, let me see. I'm not very creative, so one evil villain trying to convince some henchmen to join his side, but is like comically bad at it. Let's try to... Did you unfollow and follow again?
That's gonna ruin your follow track.
Your follow track's dead.
I don't care.
That's okay. That's funny.
In my heart, I know when it is. So
That's
actually,
true.
this account was even wrong too.
Yeah.
Because this is my second Twitch account.
Well, thank you to follow Chance, who happens to be a mod with the first badge.
For 22 seconds. That's so funny, actually.
That hurts.
Holy shit. That's actually even funnier. First and mod, 22-second follower.
Yeah. Now I'm starting to think Chance actually unfollowed during that conversation. No, but Derek actually did that to help us out a few times because his follower age isn't quite right because we were testing things out and he was like, oh, I'll unfollow back. Yeah,
See,
that makes sense.
That's what it is. It's because me and Derek love you so much.
Yeah.
We don't need it.
Yeah, so I have no idea where the follower account's supposed to be now. So it'll figure itself out.
It'll figure itself out, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried. But yeah, so sorry. We have a improv scene to be, and I need I would think at least 2 of you to participate in it. So who wants to volunteer or
Only
get
send me your
voluntold?
results so I can judge you.
Oh, I was just sharing them on screen. I didn't close it, did I?
Judge you.
Can I just copy the URL?
I don't know.
Wait, scroll down.
Or is there a share button?
My family's leaving to go to a movie.
Blank.
I'm gonna hang here for a little longer, then I'm probably gonna turn in a little early because I'm not
Copy all
feeling
plus
the
one.
hundo.
I was. Does that work?
Alright, let's try it. I don't know. President, I'm gonna message you something and tell me if it works.
Okay.
Oh, it just literally
that's what I
types it
wanted
into to text. Okay. That.
Oh,
it worked.
interesting.
Yeah. We were saying that like my scores definitely have changed over time. And funny enough, weirdly, my scores have changed to fit the wants and desires of someone else's scores, apparently.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad that you guys have found compatibility and intimacy. What's so funny?
You guys are seeing my DMs right now. That's so funny.
I'm out here like, I'm so happy for you two. I'm glad things are going well and you guys are just laughing.
Luckily, it was just me showing my BDSM test results to Prez. Good thing I wasn't trying to hide those.
I mean, I don't think we have anything to really hide in our DMs.
Except for
the nudes.
Well, we weren't hiding them from each other, but I guess we'd hide them from chat.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, so I need 2 people at least to be voluntold to participate in this.
In what?
This improv scene.
Okay, what's up?
So Prez, and I need 1 more.
I'll do it.
Okay, Chance. And then if anyone else wants to, you're welcome to join in as well. I am a villain, and I'm trying to convince you guys to become my henchmen and join my side. But apparently I'm comedically really bad at it.
Okay.
So, all right. Here's the plan.
Yeah. Ah, man, Dave, the job market sucks. I just got laid off. My wife's about to leave me.
My wife already left me, bro.
Bro, did they take the kids?
She took all 7.
Oh, fantastic. At least you don't kind of feed them anymore. That's a
I
little
know,
less on the bills.
I've been drinking every night.
Oh, man. Tea or, like, you're more of a Dr. Pepper kind of guy?
Oh, yeah, no, Mr.
That was
Pepper.
very funny.
Oh.
They took away his license, didn't you?
Well. Are you 2 looking for work?
I don't know, man. I don't throw it back like that.
Oh, I needed to throw it back, but not like that.
I'm
Have you ever
interested.
thought about becoming henchmen?
It sounds like an
What the-
opportunity I could be interested
All right,
in.
what the hell's a henchman?
Okay,
Yeah.
so the henchmen are hello, my name is Mr. Villain. And I go to shake both
I'm
hands.
Mr. Villain.
Yeah, I'm Mr.
Mr.
Villain.
Villain.
Unfortunately,
His name?
legally named that. And believe it or not, I went into the name business. I'm a villain, so I'm looking for henchmen. And there's a few things you get to do as a henchman.
Okay.
You'll be paid a fair, livable wage.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wait, hold on. Well, how do you define fair livable wage as a villain?
What do you need?
I need $2 million due to the hazard risks associated every month.
Okay, I can't do $2 million a month.
Like to work remote half the time.
Okay, I feel like you mentioned missing what a henchman is. So maybe I'll just let me tell you what you got to do as a henchman. So first of all, a lot of standing around and waiting. You're gonna just stand in places waiting for we'll call them heroes to come by, looking for me.
And when they come, what do we do?
Yeah, you fight them. You fight the hero one-on-one. You sort of get in a line of people 1v1ing
What's this
the
about
hero.
fighting?
I don't want to fight someone one-on-one. Can't you come help me?
No, because I'll be waiting to 1v1 the hero after he beats you guys.
This sounds logistically bad. Why don't we all just...
Why don't we fight him at once?
Let's say that we
If
did
it's just
accept
one
him. Yeah,
guy.
why don't we
It's
just
kind of like a
jump
moral
him?
code kind of thing.
You're a villain! What moral code?
It's just part of... It's really just part of
Wait,
the
Dave, you
hero
recognize
villain
this guy? I
dynamic.
think I saw him on the news last week.
Oh yeah, Mr. Villain. I
Didn't he
forgot
burn
about
down an
you.
orphanage?
Oh, I thought it was a church.
Well, it was a church with an orphanage in the back.
Why would you admit to that?
Is that
What
the one with the
moral
hospital
code?
upstairs?
Well, it's because of course there was a hospital upstairs. Okay, first of all, we're in a situation, right, where there's too many orphanages in the area, so we're really we're almost particularly aiming for orphans.
Well, if the issue is that there's too many orphanages in the area, wouldn't it be better to reinvest into the socioeconomic standings of the current Labor Day area that we live in here? By reinvesting into like schools, housing, and better like marriage counseling and other facilities that help the general public, wouldn't that entice families to not only grow but stay together by giving them like providable means to care for these children and be less likely to abandon them?
Man, I really wish I wish I had thought about that before I set the most recent thing to go.
What recent thing?
In the background, you just hear screaming, fire trucks. That was another orphanage.
What is with you and orphanages?
I told you, we're trying to get rid of them, man.
How does one get into the career field of villainy anyways?
I think you just have to be born with the name.
Yeah, as
Like,
far
it
as
just
I
comes
know, I
naturally.
think it's a family thing. My father and his father and his father's father and his aunt were all
We're all named Mr. Villain.
yeah, we're all Mr. Villain. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
was the whole orphanage thing like a specialization, like cardiology?
Oh, I get what you're saying. It's more of like a special interest.
So you just like burning down orphanages?
Do you have hobbies?
Apparently no, I'm unemployed.
Okay.
And I'm just out here talking with Dave about how our wives are leaving us.
So what a hobby
That's my hobby.
is
Correction,
and
mine
trauma
already
dumping.
left.
and what? Next thing you're gonna tell me is they took all 7 kids.
All 7.
And
How is being a henchman gonna help me never see my 7 kids again?
so
But
you're telling
he
me
does not want to see his 7 kids again.
I put my hand
They
on your
cost
shoulder
more.
and I say, so you're telling me Jennifer took all 7?
Dave, why does he know your wife?
It was your fault.
You hear a second explosion in the background.
I don't have to deal with the kids anymore.
I really thought you would have agreed to be the henchman by now. It's a time thing.
I kind of like what he's doing, though. He's kind of helping me out of my problems here.
Dave, I would ask if everything's okay at home, but I don't think it is.
No, my wife just fucking died.
I've
got
Dave, I think this is a bigger inconvenience because now you got to make funeral arrangements. That's a whole other thing.
I hand you a pamphlet of like a funeral home and all the costs and stuff are already paid for. I really thought you would have said yes already. I really went through a lot of hoops here.
You know, Mr.
I don't know,
Miller,
man.
I think you're a bad businessman because like you had all these expenses and no way to pay for it. You kind of would have had no choice but to take the job to pay for the expenses that you incurred upon him. But now you've paid for them all.
See, this we could use guys like you. You want to be a henchman?
You said I'd have to fight a guy.
Yeah, just a few guys with masks and lots of spandex. They'll just come punch you a few times.
Wait,
like Chopin.
guys with masks and spandex.
Are we in a porno?
Wait, are you talking about Billy and Willie from the Pink Pony Club?
Well, it's sure been fun to meet you guys. Meet me at the old chateau, 9 a.m. tomorrow, and we'll get started. Also, because you're Dave, and what was your name?
My name is Billiam.
Oh, you're Billiam from the Pink Pony Club.
No, that's Billy and Willie. I'm Billiam.
Oh no, wait, what did you say your name was again?
My name is Goblin. Magic Goblin.
You hear a third explosion in the background.
Jesus.
I could have sworn that
Oh God.
that the address I wrote your stuff up to was the Pink Pony Club guy. So how about a raise and scene?
I think I'm joining.
Poor Tony.
And what's your name? Billy.
That's funny.
Really juked me out though, because I Billy really was solid, you know.
Yeah.
And then you add the yum at the end, and it just really went haywire.
I don't know why I was like, you know, a very hard to get on their side villain is one that targets orphanages. So I was like really expecting to be like, dude, you kill. Why orphanage? Like, no!
I don't know, you killed my kids, so I thought I had to join.
It's for charity!
To be fair, we did open with our wives are leaving us. And that he doesn't want to see his kids again.
I was desperate. I was a desperate man.
Well, those kids definitely aren't seeing anybody ever again.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I mean, like, Mr. Villain, quite the villain. Let me tell you.
Yeah, quite the villain.
Quite the villain.
Quite.
Oh no.
So it'd be funny if I like pinch your nose while you're yawning. I wanted to see what would happen.
Pinch her nose while she's yawning?
Yeah, I just want to know what would happen.
Dude, that sounds fucking miserable.
Yeah, sounds.
Holy shit. That is fucking he is Mr. Villain. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It was a fun idea. I just thought it was a silly, wacky time.
Mr.
Pinch
Villain
my
is also
nose while I'm...
that's definitely like a Smiling Friends character.
Yeah, Mr. Villain.
Yeah, we're gonna do like this.
Hey Tony, check this out.
And say it with me, everyone.
It's, that sounds like what we refer to as, and say it with me now. A
skill issue.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wow.
Wish I had that on the soundboard.
Was that the SpongeBob whop noise? What
No,
did
No.
I
is,
just
that from,
hear?
is that from the Whammy show?
I thought it was from The
Or is
Price
it
is Right.
No whammy, no whammy.
No. I thought I heard
God.
something from the soundboard while they were saying skill issue.
Oh
Did you
no, I
keep-
did. I didn't
no.
actually cue it. I swear to God,
I'm just hearing SpongeBob sound effects in my waking life.
I did as well here.
And how does that make you
several
feel?
different sound effects?
That's rough, buddy.
That was very loud. Holy shit!
You remember that song, right?
What?
I was singing the background music from SpongeBob.
What? Can you do it again? No, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah. I'll be real. I heard the first part, and then my brain kind of. You know the sound a microwave makes when it's on? That was what my brain was doing.
Whirling.
How's your bracelets going there, Katelyn?
Good. I'm making a trans pride one, another trans pride one right now.
Hell yeah.
Because I figured it was fitting to have a few, because, you know, the stream.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Not-
I am
not
taking
Gianna, so
requests.
Hell yeah.
If anybody has one
Have you
that
made a
they would like
pansexual
me
one
to
yet?
make. I do have a pansexual one.
Okay.
How about a bi pride?
I do have a bi pride.
Hell yeah.
Do
You
I
have
have-
my face on it.
I do not have one with your face on it because
Can you
Do
do
I
it
don't
with
want.
have-
my face on it?
No, I don't want to vomit on it.
Do you have a
Crazy.
Do you have an ace one?
Here's
It's
Pan.
fucked up.
Here's Pan. I do not have an ace one because I did not get the black beads in the mail until right before podcast started.
Okay. I'm trying to think of different, like, because there are ones you
I
are
can make
going
that.
to, like, trade with people.
Can
So I'm trying to
you
think
make-
of, like, different representation.
Can you make
Yeah.
a Hisuian Voltorb one for Tony?
I'd actually love
I
that.
don't. I don't. Oh
You
boy.
can figure it out.
You know. You know. I gotta go.
Okay, Zargo is picking the art piece. He wants a picture of Jirachi. As long as you keep in mind, it's a very poor picture of Jirachi. Not a good picture of Jirachi. Even better good. Let me just... There's a lot of moving parts, you know? So you're gonna look at my knees for a second.
Oh god,
You know,
the knees.
we've gone through a lot tonight, all of us. So
The
the knees, I'm not as embarrassed about the knees as I was before. Yeah.
Harlot.
Yeah, maybe
The knees.
I'm a little more loose in my ways.
Loosey goosey.
I'm getting a little bit more loose in my old age.
I don't know. It said you were pretty vanilla.
Yeah, I was gonna
True.
say results.
Yeah, I don't know. They just say pretty. That's all I know.
I came just a few minutes ago.
Damn.
Okay. Do you want to come again? I can.
Yes.
Yes, always.
Get Tony's knees back on the fucking screen.
Okay. You harlot. Bird, what can I say? Okay. So Jirachi has like a little face. Like, does Jirachi have a football head? Kind of, right?
That's Arnold, Tony.
But like Jirachi also has kind of like a football head.
I think
He
you're
has a
right.
star head, Tony.
No, like the face shape.
I'm looking it up. He in fact has like half a football head.
Half a football head.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's a full football head and then wearing a star hat.
Yeah.
I don't think does Jirachi have Jirachi doesn't have 5 points. I think it's 3.
No, it's like if you cut a star in half horizontally.
So it's like 3 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his whole body technically makes 1 star. He has like little wing cape things. That make
I
it
actually
last
could
2
use a
points.
reference. I love Jirachi, but I Oh.
There you go.
They're like chonky stars. They're not like pointy stars.
Yeah.
I can't not do pointy for a star. So we're gonna do this. This looks more like Vaporeon. So this line isn't there. Like it's just a head, I think. Oh no, there is a line. It goes like a got a little patch.
This is looking great, Tony. I'm really proud of you.
No, you got like some big old eyes. Looks more like a Slow King so far.
I can't go on with it too long.
Tony, you said asexual, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I say the ones that were on my list were asexual and non-binary, but I didn't have the black beads yet. But now that I do, I can do them.
Yeah, non-binary is would be nice to do too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at my my second monitor for a few minutes there. Can we get the where's the Subway Surfers at?
I don't have it up on this drawing screen, but as soon as
the call in Discord, dummy.
as soon as we get back,
Sure,
we're gonna.
No. I gotta wait. I can't be bothered to join the Discord. I'll wait my turn.
Okay.
You got little other guys too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you forgot her earrings.
The little earrings. Did I forget anything on Jirachi? Oh, arms. You got little arms. You got little arms. Little chunky little arms, but a little chunky little guy. Yeah.
That's Jirachi.
That's my Jirachi.
Nice.
It's really bad. But
nice.
I advertise it as poor drawing.
I think it's a very good drawing. I think you're doing false advertising.
Yeah. You think I'm false advertising?
Yeah.
Nice. Yes.
I do.
For someone who does not draw, I think I could have done worse.
I think you could have done a lot
I
worse.
honestly think I could have done way worse on that. I'll say that.
This was pretty good.
All right, Subway Surfers is back up, Chance.
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank God.
Now
My Zoomer
is...
brain needs something to, you know.
So now my issue is that I don't have a gray, and there's a gray in the asexual flag, so I'm wondering if I just am okay if I just use black and white.
You won't hear any complaints from me, personally.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm glad to get. Like I've said a few times, if you guys want the picture afterwards, after stream ends, I'm going to go through either tonight or probably tomorrow. Send them to everyone. Just depends on what Tony looks like at 12:30 a.m. See, it depends how well I'm limping over to.
Look real cute.
Always does.
Oh.
Put your balls in my mouth?
No.
Please. I got you. I had the please because I knew you wouldn't.
I know who you are. I know what kind of person you are. You don't have the strength.
Nor the integrity. Let alone the chutzpah.
The chutzpah. You know, I realized we're 2 hours in the podcast. I never came up with the question of the week.
Oh.
Because we were just doing this, so.
So are you submissive and
Apparently,
Apparently you were...
not really submissive and breedable. I am more, according to the test, I was dominant and breeder.
We're some little guys and we easily pleasable. Sorry, I had to. It's been in my mind the entire time.
Because, you know, in a world where we're talking about this stuff, I never view myself as like a dom. I always view myself as a switch. But it is
I
interesting.
view you as a Tony.
I also do view myself as a Tony often. Sometimes, at least. Depends on the day. Sometimes I view myself as Mr. Villain.
Mr. Villain? I fucking love Mr. Villain. I'd die for Mr. Villain.
Well, I don't
This
know
Tony
about
guy's
all
alright.
that now.
This Tony guy's alright. But I'd die for
But that
Mr.
Mr. Villain guy, let me tell you.
Yeah, he's a trustworthy man.
He wouldn't
I don't know
let you
about
stray.
that.
I trust him with my life.
Seems like a terrible idea.
Even if I have to face the good guy one-on-one.
I trust him with my good life, or my kid's life also.
True, I
Well,
really did.
I mean, if it's... I can't say. It's so fucked up.
Plot twist, the good guy you have to fight is me.
We killing children?
Well... Are they... If they didn't leave the orphanage in time...
You
Right.
sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Wild. Absolutely wild.
Okay.
I mean, there was a big countdown clock inside the orphanage, and hopefully they didn't think it was for something good.
Was this an upper class orphanage or a lower class orphanage?
They were in the back
what do
of
you
the church.
mean
It was
by
probably lower class.
upper class?
I was going to say...
Classes in orphanage world are determined by how much funding they receive.
Okay.
Some orphanages
That's
are
fair.
nicer than others.
I was going to say, define upper class orphanage for people.
Yeah, I was very confused by that.
No,
Like,
so it's
it's
an
an
upper or
orphanage.
lower class orphanage, Tony.
I don't discriminate.
Tony, this is an important question because there's a good chance those orphans don't know how to read a clock.
But it's like it's a digital clock. It's not like a...
Yeah, who says they know how numbers work?
Ugh.
They might not have access to proper
Tony,
educational resources
Tony,
to
what
guide
have
them
you
along
done?
their lives for them to
So,
interpret
but
that.
here's the
Tony,
thing:
what
there
have
are
you done?
caretakers at the there are
It
caretakers
depends
at the
on the
facility
resources provided to them, Glenn.
who should
Yeah.
be able to read.
Not Glenn. Dismissing the differences in socioeconomic statuses between different orphanages and the fundings they can get due to how much politics that go on behind the scenes. That's
Most likely
that's
at
so
least one
Glenn
kid
of you.
that came into that orphanage as a
Oh
fully
my God.
functional, like, older child. There's at least one kid in there that has to at least know how to read a clock.
Hey, Glenn, I'm originally from Pakistan. No.
Well, this is happening
No.
in America, ain't it?
We don't know about that.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, never mind.
Fair.
Yeah, I didn't specify what country we were in when I was when the sketch wasn't.
Well, when you started talking about spandex, instantly I went to Batman. I was like, Gotham. Oh, that's Chicago. Okay.
I mean, there could be like
And
Pakistani
also, under the
Batman.
understanding that this is a lower economic status place where people are less likely to be able to read, let's say, an analog clock, how on earth are they going to afford a digital clock?
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
so
really
Mr.
good
Villain,
point.
Mr. Villain does provide the clock as well.
What?
Yeah, he comes in, puts a clock, and says, "You got like a half hour, guys. I'll see you."
That is actually wild.
He installs it all
walks
himself.
into
He's
the
a
front
self-made
door
man.
hauling his giant digital clock, whistling on his way in. He's like, "Oh, you got a half hour to live, kids."
When this clock hits 0,
you're not gonna have to worry about finding parents anymore.
See, secretly,
because
Mr. Villain is like a very low tier Batman villain because he's just trying to prevent another Batman.
Wow.
What about the possible circumstances that they're friends with kids that aren't orphans, and the friends come by and see the dead bodies of their orphan buddies, thereby inspiring them to become a new vigilante hero?
They wouldn't have the same chutzpah as Batman, though, would they?
They're orphans. We know they don't have friends. What do you mean?
What the fuck? I'm not one of the... Hey,
Wait,
joking about the death I can
they need
do.
to, prevent shootings in alleys of rich people? Wouldn't that be the better course of action?
I don't think real rich people have alleys.
Sure. They don't go
Sure
in the alleys. It's crazy.
They own them. It's part of the
Yeah,
city
but they don't go in the alleys.
Yeah, no.
What? You're telling me that you wouldn't go down Crime Alley after seeing a movie as a shortcut home?
I just feel like the upper class wouldn't.
I don't. You know what? I don't think I would.
Well, look at that, Judith.
God,
Let's teach the young buck here what it's like to role play as the poor and go down the crime alley.
I don't gotta role play as poor. I am.
So here's the thing. I think the reason there's crime in that alley is the naming convention.
It has to. You have to wonder
because
about
if
that,
you
right?
name it Crime Alley, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Tony, did I ever tell you what road or street my hospital was on when I was born?
Okay, I think you did, but I don't have it exactly. Because
Jail Road. I was born on the road to jail, Tony.
Yeah, yeah. There's also another
Road.
part to the story about it that
You want me to retell you the story, Tony?
No, I know it, but no one else, I don't think, in the call, maybe other than Glenn, would know it. About how long... I don't want to give it away. I know what happens, but... and now you know I know. What happened to that in the hospital, Prince?
I was born in a third world country on the road to jail, Jail Road. There is, in fact, a jail on that road. I was born upside down with a very difficult birth defect that was supposed to actually make it so I wasn't a successful delivery. So they ended up doing a C-section, and somehow I'm lucky enough to survive the birth defect. And after that, about 2 weeks after I left the hospital, they had burned down to the ground.
Oh my god.
God didn't want me here. Now I'm everyone's problem.
The hospital burning down to the ground part was the one I didn't want to say before you got to it.
No, I think God just mistimed his snipe.
Oh my god.
See, though, like, what I will tell you, it's toxic, but that road was named well, unfortunately. There was a jail on the road. So, the only way it wasn't named right is if it was called Jail Road first, and then they put the jail there. Then that would be cool.
Really works in mystery. This is all my birth story is just all part of a Mr. Villain escapade.
Wouldn't they have to put the road there first? How else would they get the materials there?
I don't know, man. My hometown's name is Lahore. If you're French, you can buy my entire town for like $30 a night. If you're brown, it means mountain land. It means not mountain land. It means it's nicknamed Mud City. The actual meaning of Lahore is, I think, Garden Fortress or something.
That's much prettier. I'm like, man, Mud City is kind of... Why would you name it that?
That's the nickname that Westerners gave it.
Because, like, again, like, if you were in an area and you're like, we should call it Mud City, it's like, do you want there to be a mud here? It's like, do you just like mud a lot? Because you could just go play in the mud. mud. Like, I don't... This is a bit from a comedian, but, like, it's like when the place is called Stabbyville. It's like, it's really nice, the schools are nice, but it sucks because it count of all the stabbing. It's like, but you knew about it because it was the name, yeah.
That really kind of counts as territory. It was affordable, though.
There you go. Yep. Probably better than normal American schools. Yeah, I mean, realistically.
I'm still upset with how much it feels like Mr. Villain is investing in blowing up these orphanages rather than taking
the part, like,
underlying issues.
Yeah, no, he was... The point of the character creation, Mr. Villain, is that you didn't want to work with him. It would be funny to get shot in Stabbyville. It's true. I feel like
it'd be funny to poke at like the social economics and whatnot, and then I got lost in the sauce.
Wouldn't it be better to start this system? It's like, man, I really wish I would have thought that before I set that last one. What do you mean? Goes off in the background.
There's just an orphan's leg flying through the air and a severed head yelling, "My leg!"
Could have been anything. Can outrun a knife at least. Can't outrun a bullet. But I will tell you this. I can stop a speeding bullet. Once.
That's true. That's true. Technically, you can eat anything. Once.
Depends on the caliber. That's fair. I could at least slow down a bullet, probably.
Yep. Technically, you could also shuck anything.
Once. It's pretty true. And did you know how many times you can end a podcast? Once. So, my dearest, lovely friends, we are going to wrap up the podcast here. So if we can get a Pickle Weasel and Wickle Peasel in the Twitch chat, we legally are allowed to end the podcast.
No, I don't think you can.
Well, Kyle put
Kyle.
Pickle Weasel, Wickle Peasel, Pickle Weasel, Pickle Weasel. Gianna put Pickle Weasel, Wickle Peasel. Katelyn put Wickle Peasel, Pickle Weasel. And we will catch you all next time. Goodbye, everyone!
Bye!